Two places, two people, two instruments, one string. When the African slaves were brought to the Americas, they brought with them their musical heritage. One instrument with ties to the homeland was the Diddley Bow. In Louisiana in the 40s, rural blacks made music with what bluesman Raymond Blakes describes as the house guitar. Unable to afford a store-bought guitar, 2 nails, a broom wire, a few pieces of brick, and ingenuity were all that was needed.
This is what I first started off on. Yep, I'm just gonna take it loose there. Well, and do the sweeping here. Bring it on out like that. So I just wrap this thing here around this like this. And nail it in there. So I just stick this thing in. Now, break bats. Kicking a tune. Well, I'll go up to the top. See what I got. We used to have a antiseptic ball, small, and now you put your finger, go like that, just like that.
Today, Raymond Blakes is living in Stockton, California, and still plays Baby, the flying V he got from Albert King. On the other side of the world, the single string took a different shape. Jesus Crisostomo, the last Belembaotuyan master, describes his instrument.
I'm Jesus Crisostomo. I was born here in Iran in November 21, 1914. And I grew here in Iran, and my age now is 80 years already. And the time when I start touching this instrument of the Belembaotuyan, when my age is 7 years. Since that time, that instrument, my father make one for me, for my toy. And that's the reason why that I could play this instrument very excellent to play it, because imagine the time that I've been touching it since 7 years till now. 80 years now. That's the reason why. It thinks that it's hard to learn it. Take the instrument and plug it on the power, you can hear a nice music, you can hear a nice song. But this instrument, for you to touch it 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, and you cannot find out that you is going to know how to play it, so you abandon it right away because it's hard to learn it. Imagine only one string to play it. So now maybe this time I will play this instrument and people will see the only one string to play. When you make this instrument, first you prepare for this piece of metal. See that one? Both ends, you need it. Then also this seashell, the pig, these are the sea. These are edible things on the sea. So this wood here, got the size of like 2-inch size, and then cut it into half. See, it's a half of the diameter of the wood. Cut it into half, then bend it this like so. That purpose of that method there is to protect the wire in cutting the wood. That's the reason why we put that there. And these shells here, is to make the string more slightly sound. That one, like this. Also, there's a small wire here. This wire here is very important because it's only one wire, only one. And this small wire is to divide it, the only one wire, into two sounds. See this? See? Only one wire is going to be only one sound. But you put this, it would be, it divided the long wire to two sounds like this now. But you have to hit the sides, yeah, with the balance to make it a good sound, to make it for you to play it. If it's overbalanced, yeah, you don't cannot make it. Even who cannot make it like this. See? You see, when it's overbalanced, plenty of people, sometimes they borrow it and they turn it back because they move it and they cannot. They make it a headache. They cannot. And for me, to set the balance, only the sound of the wire. Even the key here, I go by the sound of the wire.
In 1996, master Belembaotuyan player Jesus Crisostomo passed away at the age of 81. The house guitar in the Belembaotuyan may be related through the berimbau of Brazil. In the early days of the slave trade, most of the slaves going to the Americas were taken by the Portuguese from the same section of Africa. The slaves in Brazil developed a group of instruments known as berimbau. The similarity between the Belembaotuyan and the berimbau are obvious both in design and name. Slaves probably spread the design across the Spanish Empire and the Americas. From Acapulco, the Spanish trade routes to the Philippines and Guam would have brought the berimbau to Guam. As for the house guitar, its design is very similar to the African ground zither, which is included in the musical family of berimbau, and is very similar to the Brazilian berimbau de bacia. Both may have been brought to the Americas by the Portuguese slavers.